Hey guys, this is Mrs. MacPhail. Today we're going to be talking about dollars and cents, or as I like to say, money, 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 money. But maybe you're too young for that show. Anyway, let's take a look at our example here. We have 45 cents. And we can take a look and know exactly what each of these digits mean in this number. For example, we have a 0 here in our 45 cents, and the 0 is the dollars place. So that tells us how many dollars we have. We don't have any dollars here because there's a 0. If we look to the right of the decimal point, we see a 4, and that is in our dimes place. So the 4 will tell us that we have 40 cents. All right? Now, if we look at our 5, it's our last digit there, and that means either the number of pennies or number of nickels. Now you could say that we have 5 pennies or that we have 1 nickel, since we know that 1 nickel is equal to 5 cents, excuse me. Now, something else I want you to remember is that this decimal point means that the 45 cents is part of a dollar. It's not a full dollar. So that's what that little decimal point means. It's like thinking of it kind of like a fraction. It's part of a dollar. You've probably seen money signs all over the place. Maybe I went to the store and bought a pair of socks for $1. You would see the dollar sign followed by the number. Maybe I went to the grocery store and bought a pound of bananas for 45 cents per pound. This would be our cent sign, and you would see 45 cents. Notice that we don't use the dollar sign and the cent sign at the same time. Here's our decimal points again, just really big for you to see this time. Maybe I went and I bought a gallon of gas, I wish, for $2.45. So those are some different ways that you will see money used, and I bet you can think of some other examples too. Let's look at an example of writing in dollars and cents. So for example, I have $1.18. I would write $1, maybe. I'm actually going to use my dollar sign this time, which is on your keyboard in case you're ever wondering. It is above the number 4. You have to hit Shift and 4. So I'm going to put my dollar sign, and I am going to write $1, and the decimal point means and, 18 cents, right? So that tells us that we have $1, 1 dime, and 8 pennies, or 1 nickel and 3 pennies, because the nickel and 3 pennies can add up to 8. Let's try some other example here. Let's see if we can figure out what 3 dimes and 1 nickel would equal. Well, you know that 1 dime is equal to 10 cents. And so you could write it like 10 cents plus 10 cents plus 10 cents if you wanted, which would get you 30 cents. So that's 1 dime plus another dime plus another dime would equal to 30. And then we also have 1 nickel, which we know is equal to 5 cents. So 1 nickel would be 5 cents. So we'd have to add together 30 and 5. And we know that 30 plus 5 would be equal to 35 cents. I unfortunately do not have the cent sign on my computer, so you'll just have to imagine that it's there for right now. I guess I could also draw if my marker decided to work right now too. Let me see if that'll work. Probably not. It definitely does not like that right now. Okay, let's try one more. 5 dimes and 7 pennies. We know that 1 dime is equal to 10 cents. So we could certainly type down 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 would be equal to 50. Some of you might also want to go 10 times 5, which is equal to 50. And then we also have 7 pennies. So we know we have the number 7. So we would know that 50 plus 7 would be equal to $1.57. I'm going to ask you to do some of these on your math quiz right now. Good luck.